ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. I'm Jim Fuller. I'm going to be your co-host today temporarily until Chip Ramsey shows up, and I'm pleased to be working with Manchester Red Raider head coach Lee Davis. An exciting night last night, Coach Davis.
It was exciting. It was a good game. It didn't turn out nearly how we wanted it to, but as for fans watching and all, it was should have been an exciting game.
I know there was some anxious moments there when your quarterback, Peyton Meeker, had an injury. Can you comment on that?
He did. He went down there late in the game. It was really the last offensive play we had. Took a shot to the head and the back of the neck and ended up with a little inflammation, pinched nerve. Real precautionary. They wheeled him off the field. He was having some numbness in his fingers. I can report this morning, though, he's feeling good. He's resting at home. So I know he was in our prayers, and I'm glad he's home and he's doing well.
And you expect him to play this week? I
do. I expect him to be back. We'll probably take it easy on him all week. We know what he can do. 3-year starter for us. We'll probably, like I said, take it real easy, and he'll probably ice a lot this week. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we've got game film of the game with Warren County, and we'll be right back in just a moment with that film right after these messages.
Are you ready to look better, feel better, and lose weight? Hi, I'm Joe McCamey. And when I was 90 pounds overweight, I needed a simple solution. That's why I started the Lose to Win weight loss competition.
I've lost 38 pounds, yay! I have lost just over 40 pounds with the Lose to Win program.
12 weeks, 46 pounds, I'm pretty pumped up about that.
The Lose to Win competition can help you too. Take control of your weight in 2013. I'm here to help. Visit our website or call today.
KK's Jewelry in Tullahoma and Manchester is here to help you save thousands on that perfect piece of jewelry. You'll find new semi-mounts for less than half the price of traditional jewelry stores. At KK's, we have new 1-carat total weight wedding sets at $7.99 and up. KK's has beautiful pre-owned and reconditioned jewelry set in gold and silver at unbelievable prices. Let our professional and trained staff help you select the perfect jewelry gift for any occasion.
Do you need a part for your car that the dealer just wants too much money for? Well, bring your toolbox and pull the parts yourself for huge savings at the CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull on Highway 55 between Tullahoma and Manchester. No walking through waist-high weeds here. All of our vehicles are located in our gravel parking lot up on blocks with room to work. We stock hundreds of cars and trucks, foreign, domestic, old, new, with new vehicles added daily. You can even search the entire vehicle inventory online. And if your old vehicle gives up the ghost, bring it back. We offer top dollar for your salvage vehicle. Open to the public 7 days a week until 6:30 or dark, so there's plenty of time to come by. That's CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Teams taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
Welcome back to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. I'm Chip Ramsey. Back from an emergency, but appreciate Jim filling in for us. Watching the coin toss here between Coffee County and Warren County last night at Cardin-Gerald Field. Raiders face the Pioneers, again an annual rival. Former district game coach, no longer on our district, but still on our schedule. 23 miles up the road. Usually some good ball games, and last night was no exception.
Last night was a good ball game. It didn't turn out the way that we or the Coffee County fans wanted it to, but it was one of those games that came down to the very end. Last
Furious few minutes of the fourth quarter, which we will see here. Folks, the Coffee County Red Raiders come out onto the field. Last night they came out ready to play. Coach, you guys were well focused. You played a fairly evenly matched ball team, and y'all played each other well down to the wire. And we did. A few more plays here and there, and the ball goes a different way.
Absolutely. You know, I honestly believe you play this game, 10 more times, you might split it 5-5. I mean, we're very evenly matched, and it came down to, a few defensive plays and a few offensive plays.
Coffee County takes the ball on offense, first series of the game.
Nice
and we're
little,
throwing.
Yeah,
nice
boot
play
here
action.
Nice boot to Grayson Miller, who Grayson had a good night last night. We came out moving the chains. There's a tall sweep to Cody House, and he's quick as a hiccup, and I thought he was gone.
Caught a nice, read his blocks very well, caught a nice seal on the corner, and Cody gets a big gain for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, Meeker does a good job here just staying alive and get rid of the football. That's what we got to make sure we do with him, is keep him upright and get him rid of the football.
Linebacker chases down the tailback on that play. I don't know. Hey, House and Dalton Carter shared duties at, I guess, what do you call your tailback, your one back or two back. Mix it up pretty well. It's kind of hard to tell which is which out there. You really have to look for the different color shoes.
It's about right here. The Warren County did a good job of adjusting over to something we saw on film that we liked. Fourth down, we've just kind of stalled out here. Meeker does a good job of scrambling out and getting close, getting real close. But we turned it over, but we feel good about ourselves because we did take the ball and moved the ball through it well and got down the field.
Warren County starts out on offense for their first series.
DeAndre League, great little player for Warren County. He's been starting since I think he was a freshman. He's a senior this year. I asked Tommy before the game, asked their head coach, Tommy Johnson, how many years of eligibility he's had, because I swear DeAndre League's been there about 6 years.
It seems like it. DeAndre was not very big 4 years ago, still isn't very big, but DeAndre's gotten his skills underneath him and made several big plays for the Pioneers. Last night was a consistent go-to man in the passing game, and
they did a good job of getting him the football. They schemed some ways to get it to him this week with a lot of jet sweeps, and like I said, I think Tommy Johnson does a good job with his group over there. Defense playing hard here, and they force them to punt the football.
Good coverage on the Red Raider defense.
It's a great job by Cody House of fielding the football. It's one he could have let roll and probably would have pinned us inside the 5. So he did a good job of that.
Red Raiders back on offense for the second time in the first quarter of the last night's ball game. Heartbreaking loss, 32-21 to Warren County Pioneers.
Nice little reverse here. Another one, we're just a step away. I kind of felt that had that feeling all night that we were just a step away from breaking something big all night.
Penalty on the play. Coach, they flagged us there at the end.
Yeah, they had a late hit on Alex Williams there on the sideline. It was a little questionable, but anytime you have judgment calls, it usually goes against you.
There were a few of those instances last night where there's one coming up later in the ball game, probably early fourth quarter, late third quarter, where you guys got flagged on a sideline infraction.
We did. We got a sideline warning. One of our coaches was eyeballing the referee, so we got a sideline warning. I don't think he said anything to him, but he eyeballed him.
Oh.
It's a good run by Dalton Carter.
Very patient run, waits for the hole to split apart, and he's through for a good gain of about 8 yards. And
just right through the hands there of G. Miller, usually a very reliable target for us. He just happened to drop this one. It's a good screen to Cole Hawkins. Made the catch, got upfield. Puts us at fourth and 1. And I've said it a million times, if it's 4th and 1, you ought to be able to gain a yard. And we didn't, and the ball turns over.
9 in the box for Warren County, and they forced the Red Raiders to turn the ball over.
Give it to the big back. That's the Lusk kid, real hard runner. He's a good player for him.
Lusk did damage for the Pioneers all night.
And there's DeAndre
League.
Luckily, they had a holding penalty, so they brought it back. Nice job there by Mill Harner. Mill is a really constant player for us on defense. Very good player.
Mill was all over the place on defense last night.
He is so valuable to our defense.
Harner had an interception last night.
Mm-hmm.
Key point of the game.
But defense did a good job. Offense, we put them in a bad spot, and they held them to 3 points. You can't ask for much better than that.
Short kick gives the Red Raiders excellent field position on their own 35. Running game established, Coach. Was that obviously a priority? We threw a lot. Do you know the mix of the run-pass ratio?
I think we threw a lot more than we ran last night. We knew what we had out there defensively, and we knew if we could just make catches, just throw and catch, we'd win the ball game. And there's a bad snap on a play we really liked. We're looking for that. And, one bad play in a series and we're forced to punt. We're not the kind of team that can make up for all our mistakes. Good kick there by Morgan, and very good coverage. Very good coverage by Cody House and the rest of that crew. You see Zane Slater down there running. You see Ben Jose. A lot of good coverage there on our punt team.
Unbalanced line for Warren County. Coffee County stuffs it for a loss. Little extracurricular activity.
Yeah, one of their players threw a punch. That's frowned upon.
Quarterback Mulligan keeps. If our viewers are wondering what the black is on the helmets, they are concussion caps, I guess. It
is. You're not supposed to wear them during games, but it's kind of one of those things. If you don't complain, they're not going to make you take them off.
Second quarter starting at Cardinal Field.
Boy, this is exciting. Kick it to the little fella, and he does what he does. He keeps his feet going, and just like that, he's gone. Good block
what
there.
A block.
J.C. Simmons, nice crackback, and you see the punt return team really getting out there, and now we're up 7-3.
Cody House with a score for Coffee County on a punt return. 7-3 Coffee County after the David Morgan kick. Excellent coverage, excellent blocking downfield by the punt return team. Raiders kick off. 7-3 ball game, second quarter.
7-3, and we're feeling good. Our defense is playing well. Offense has struggled, but we've seen some things we like. Our pass plays are there. It's great coverage there by Ty McGee. We're starting a freshman out there at corner, and Ty McGee does a good job of being thrown into the fire as best you can put it and making a play.
Defense, good job of stringing that play out.
It's a good job there by Jimmy Hollinsworth. Jimmy's turned into a good defensive end for us. Again, you give a good player some space and he's gone.
League for 6 points for the Pioneers.
That's making plays. You get it to a kid in space and he makes a play.
Score now 10-7 Warren County.
Good job there by Justin Smith of fielding the football. He did that all night and did a really good job at it.
Smith's one of those names you don't maybe not readily recognize or associate right off the bat, but has been a steady player for you guys all year. Oh,
he's a great defensive player for us. Don't have the stats in front of me, but maybe one or two in tackles. He's one that we're going to miss next year.
Eager avoids the rush.
Doing a good job just to get rid of the football. And again, we know we got man coverage outside, so we're throwing the football. I mean, that's, I like our receivers. I think they can make plays. And there's just a kind of an errant throw of something that we saw earlier that we liked. We like to throw back to the special route running down the field, and the guy just made a play. Again, just putting our defense in bad positions. They called that leading with your head. That's a very
I question that.
Yeah, it's a very questionable call.
That was a really bad call. Especially considering some of the shots that Peyton Meeker took towards the end of the game. We can discuss that. I thought some of those were head shots.
I'm glad you said it because I don't think I can.
Well, they were head shots. I'm not saying they were cheap shots necessarily. They were head shots for sure, though. Quarterback Mulligan scrambling under pressure from the Raider defense. Again, a solid game from the group.
The first half, I thought the defense played excellent. I mean, they kept us. I'm glad I got in the end zone. But the first half, the defense did everything they could, and the offense was doing everything they could to hurt them in the first half, and then it almost flip-flopped there in the second half.
Right.
Little false start. Our center snapped the ball and didn't snap it, put it right back down. This is this will kill you to watch. Cole Hawkins very sure-handed, and he just bobbles it. And that was one that if he'd have caught, he'd probably still been running.
Yes, sir.
So
I watched that from down the sidelines as it was coming towards me, and just.
And then we had a bad snap, and David Morgan
wisely
kicks out of the back of the end zone.
12-7. Coffee County behind in the game second quarter at Cardin-Gerald Field against Warren County. Cross-county rival.
Good job there, stringing it out. Seth Thompson comes up, makes a good play there.
Sophomore Seth Thompson had another strong game, several key stops last night, and proud of Seth, one of my players, former players. I know Seth's watching right now.
Yeah, we got a few watching. I've already got text messages from Meeker, who's at home watching right now, and wanted me to give him a shout out.
Meek, glad you're doing well, buddy.
And I know G. Miller, Grayson Miller don't ever miss an episode. So I know he's home watching. And a lot more of the Red Raider players. We've got some new receivers in the game here. There's John Reese Gilmer, the JRG, going in making a good play. Boone Riddle is in there at Z. Boone's a sophomore, first year playing football for the high school, and you talk about just a kid who worked his way into the lineup. He went from being a scout team guy to being a very, very sure-handed receiver.
Coffee County punting.
Again.
Very close kick. Morgan was lucky to get that away, and not a deep punt. Warren County takes over on their own 35-yard line and back to work.
Good coverage there by Ty McGee again.
I tell you, League had a couple of key drops during the game that were helpful to the cause of the great defense there, forcing Mulligan to make an errant pass that was almost picked off.
Do a good job here, coming up making a sack. Good job by the defense of swarming to the football and forcing them to punt.
I think Smithson was in on that tackle, if I recall correctly. One of the leads in it.
Yeah, Hunter is a little banged up this week, so he didn't get any offensive carries. We're hoping he'll be a little. His legs will feel better next week.
A couple weeks ago, Hunter Smithson, normally a defensive specialist, played safety for the Red Raiders for the past 4 years as a starter. Been getting some carries and producing.
Yes, he was, and like I said, we were looking forward to it. And then when he got banged up, we thought, we need him on defense so bad that we'll just kind of shed his carries on offense. Great job there by Cody of moving the chains. Good job here, good snag there by Boone Riddle, holding on to the football and making a play. They're bringing 9 people, so we know we got one-on-one coverage if we can just get the ball off. And Meeker does a good job of just...
Meek tossed the ball to Coach, and luckily had Cody Howes in the area. And,
this is what scared us out of the most the whole time. It was a good job again by Boone Riddle, was that, if you're bringing 9 people and we only have 5 to block, well, it's you got to be able to make catches on the edge, because we can't block 9 with 5. I mean, Trenton Peabody didn't have the best math department, but they did teach me that. Again, still out there with the JRG and Boone Riddle at receiver, and just a little incidental contact there. Turned the ball over. But we did move it there, move the ball down the field, and we at least flipped the field on them.
Warren County back on offense.
Good job by Mill Harner.
Mill Harner with a big pick. Puts Coffee County in business.
And then we come out, we're ready to throw it, and there's a just one of those plays you got to make.
Coach, I noticed y'all were running a lot of patterns with sit-down routes in them. Were y'all just looking for soft spots in their zone? We knew we had man coverage because they're bringing 7. That's very athletic by me to get out of the way too. I just want to point that out. But no, we knew if they're going to bring a blitz every play and they're going to bring that body, we're one-on-one. And we felt like our receivers could make plays. And we knew if they did and we threw and catch the ball, we'd be fine. And that's kind of what we put it on. Here's just a little handoff to their big back Lusk. He's an impressive guy, and that got us into halftime. Halftime at Cardin-Gerald Field. Last night's game, Warren County and Coffee County. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show.
Are you ready to look better, feel better, and lose weight? Hi, I'm Joe McCamey. And when I was 90 pounds overweight, I needed a simple solution. That's why I started the Lose to Win weight loss competition.
I've lost 38 pounds, yay! I have lost just over 40 pounds with the Lose to Win program.
12 weeks, 46 pounds. I'm pretty pumped up about that.
The Lose to Win competition can help you too. Take control of your weight in 2013. I'm here to help. Visit our website or call today.
KK's Jewelry in Tullahoma and Manchester is here to help you save thousands on that perfect piece of jewelry. You'll find new semi-mounts for less than half the price of traditional jewelry stores. At KK's, we have new 1-carat total weight wedding sets at $7.99 and up. KK's has beautiful pre-owned and reconditioned jewelry set in gold and silver at unbelievable prices. Let our professional and trained staff help you select the perfect jewelry gift for any occasion.
Do you need a part for your car that the dealer just wants too much money for? Well, bring your toolbox and pull the parts yourself for huge savings at the CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull on Highway 55 between Tullahoma and Manchester. No walking through waist-high weeds here. All of our vehicles are located in our gravel parking lot up on blocks with room to work. We stock hundreds of cars and trucks, foreign, domestic, old, new, with new vehicles added daily. You can even search the entire vehicle inventory online. And if your old vehicle gives up the ghost, bring it back. We offer top dollar for your salvage vehicle. Open to the public 7 days a week until 6:30 or dark, so there's plenty of time to come by. That's CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Teams taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
And welcome back to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. You're watching the beginning of the second half between Warren County and Coffee County. Warren County gets out of Cardin-Gerald Field with a 32-21 win last night. Tough loss for the Red Raiders. Great game throughout for the most part.
I thought it was interesting. We both came out of halftime with the kind of the same agenda. They wanted to come out and start pounding the football and run it. That's what we talked about when we went into halftime was, hey, let's go back to our basics of just let's run and make plays. So I did think it was interesting that both of us came out with about the same kind of mentality of let's pound the football for a little while. And you'll see on the next couple drives, we take the ball and just run the same play all the way down the field and finally get stopped there in the goal line. But it was a very impressive drive. We kind of the offensive line and told them, let's go to work.
Warren County back in the power I, just pounding it until Mulligan cuts loose a long fly that was incomplete.
Little tight end reverse there. We did a good job of sniffing that out. We worked on it this week. And I forced a punt. Offense on the field, and now it's let's run the power. Get stopped there. First play, we saw what we did, made an adjustment, just missed a block up front.
I want to give a shout out to one of the voices of the Red Raiders, Lucky Knott, who says he is watching tonight, this morning.
Good.
Hello, Lucky.
Good.
Coach, I can tell you Lucky's real name, but I think it might get us thrown off the air.
Lucky, just to tell you how old Lucky is, that was a great catch there.
How old is Lucky?
Lucky is so old, he taught my wife in school.
Oh, wow.
I'll probably get a text for that here in a second.
What did he teach her ancient Hebrew?
He did. It did. There's a power, and like I said, here comes the power drive. We decide we're just going to line up, and if they're better than us up front, then they'll win this drive. And I thought we did a good job of responding here, and moving the football.
Short by nose and incomplete pass.
So that's kind of a throwaway play there. It was 2nd and 1, and you can run just about anything you want to there on 2nd and 1. Because you're going to come back and be able to move the football. Good kick, Ben Jose, good wrap. Just move the football. Good run there, Dalton Carter. Dalton had a very good game last night.
I need to come up with a nickname for Carter and Howes. I don't know. Tiny twins. I see them in the backfield. And I think I don't know how they're playing 6A ball, but these guys ball.
Oh, they are two very good players, and I don't think they really know how little they are. Nobody's ever told them. I think both of them think they're about 6'3". Here we go again. Just running the power, and Carter does a good job. And
yeah, this was Carter's series. Had excellent running.
Yes, and we get in here the goal line, and we go what we call our monster set, and what means we're bringing in some extra big uglies, and just trying to get a little pound, a little movement here. And this was just so disheartening. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Thought we had a great play called. Little play action because we'd run it so well, and Meeker just gets tackled from behind, and you can't see it, but there's actually somebody dragging down the back of the end zone there. We had a little something and turned the ball over. Again, that's a drive that we've got to convert on, because if you don't convert, this happens.
This is what happens. Thought we had him there at the 10, 15-yard line. Yeah. Touchdown to Warren County.
Player making a play.
Excuse me. 19-7, Warren County over Coffee County, 3rd quarter.
Here we go, back on offense. Back to the run game. Carter again, keeping his feet moving, and 10-yard gain. Little play action there at the house.
Nice pass from Meeker. Hits him in stride. Big gain for the Red Raiders. Back in business, first down.
Here we go, sweep to him again, and that was a play that we liked, and they did a good job of rallying to the football.
Just over the reach of
Makes you sick watching some
Vaughn
of
on that play.
this. This is a Meeker call here. He came over and said, "Here's what I want to do," and I said, "Okay."
That's what he did.
You're the cap. You're the cap. You're running the ship. Go ahead and do it. Gets us down. Got the monster package back in, trying to gain a few yards, and it's a good job there by Reese Pratt, the freshman in there at tailback, big time freshman, and did a good job of moving the chains there. Great job here by Vaughn.
This was a beautiful catch and run.
Was so shocked he got caught though. I thought he was in from that side.
The angle I had, I thought he was in too.
And then back to the monster package, get a little movement.
Touchdown, Coffee County. Pratt with a score.
Still with some life.
Late third quarter. Coffee County trailing 14-19 at this point. Good ball game, tight ball game.
Comes down to making plays.
Coach, people wonder what the short kickoff's about, and I know we've talked about it in the past. Explain those short kickoffs you guys do.
We try to pop it up. That way we have a chance to run down and get a quick cover, or even if they bobble it, recover the ball. We feel like if we kick it deep to DeAndre League, it's just like a bona fide draw. You're just giving him a chance to find lanes and make plays. And we really like that, and we'll always do that.
Smokestack Eye gets a big gain for Warren County down to about the 9-yard line. Flag. Brings it back. Nice break there. You guys had a few breaks last night.
We did.
Defense playing strong. Big stop there on big number 29 for Warren County. I formation for Warren County. Mulligan airs it out, and League makes an athletic catch.
He does.
Very good catch. Good coverage on the play. Just made a good catch. Offset pistol into the third quarter at Cardin Gerald Field. Flip the field, and here comes Warren County at the Red Raider 11.
Trap, and it pops wide open.
Warren County scores.
Going for 2. Luckily right through his hands.
League who made no, it wasn't League. 25-14 Warren County at this point. Beginning of the fourth quarter.
Offsides there, and move the ball back a little bit. Pop it up again. We're at that point in the game where it's time to start slinging a little more, and that's one of those plays that we really wish Meeker. I know he got the first down; it's a great job, but he really needs to slide there. Needs to keep himself upright.
Coach, he made a slide some point in the game that I wasn't sure whether it was a slide or he just slipped.
We'll say it's a slide. There we go, a little twins action. Good catch there by Vaughn.
Nice snag. Fight for Vaughn. Fights for that ball. Good position. Big gain for Coffee County.
till it came back.
Till it came back.
Here we are checking into something we like a little better. We knew we had the blitz coming, so we knew if we could get the ball off, we'd be fine. That was a slide.
That was a slip slide.
That was a slide.
Meeker was not happy with the slide, so we'll leave it open to open interpretation. Good ball from Meek.
Yeah, good job. Don't want to catch football. 4th and 10, and you hate to go for it, but we knew this popped open a while ago, and it was something we liked, so we kept that.
Beautiful route. That was similar to the play that went for a big gain.
It was. Like I said, we knew we'd have something, especially they brought the blitz. We just knew we had to make a play, and we make a play and we score.
Meeker Devon, big score, touchdown. Red Raiders back in business. 25-21. This point, you've got. This point, you guys are just neck and neck. It's anybody's ball game at this point, Coach.
Yeah, what we've had two teams that have made plays. There's DeAndre Lee popping the kickoff return back. You look at we've thrown a couple balls that have went to the house, and we've dropped a couple that could have went to the house, and they've run a couple plays that they've popped, and it's a game of playmakers now.
Great play.
Yep, great job.
I didn't see who got that.
That's unbelievable. That
threading the needle right there.
Yep.
First down, Warren County.
Little trap again, and kid keeps moving his feet.
Tommy Johnson's team stays in the eye, working that trap again. This time, Coffee County stops it. Thought we had the ball there. But.
Yep. Good job there, running the football. Got him for intentional grounding. Just tried to throw it away.
Good pass there, good coverage. Warren County incomplete pass. Good pressure on Mulligan. And right there, League lets the ball slip through his hands on 4th down. Coffee County takes over on downs, back in business. And
that kills you on
backwards.
1st down.
Hurts.
That just, we're driving to win the ball game and take the lead, and any negative plays just kill you. It's a great job there, Vaughn coming back to the football.
Meeker had a strong, accurate arm last night, I thought, Coach.
Oh, he did. I don't know exactly all the stats yet. We haven't put him into huddle, but Meeker had a good game last night.
Meek seeing something across the middle and incomplete pass. Ball goes over on downs.
That was the exact same play we scored on before, and we liked it against man coverage. And when they had dropped down to 2-man, we still thought we had a little something. Stop and go. They're on 4th down, and a kid just makes a play.
Tyrese McGee on the good coverage.
It was good coverage. 4th and 10. We had our offense standing there beside me, fixing to go back out, and we had it scripted out what we wanted, and then that occurred, and now they're up by 10 points. but we've got no quit. We're still fighting. Good job there by Justin Smith getting us out. Like I said, if anything, we're still fighting. I mean, this game's not over. Our kids know it, and I'm proud of them for fighting. Here's a screen to Cody House. Great job there by Dakota Westmoreland getting enough on him to really get House free, and we're on the move.
Good block, good screen.
Nice protection, good rip to Cole Hawkins, and boy, I thought he was gone.
I did too. Down to the 5-yard line. Red Raiders back in business, 1st and 5.
They call a timeout to get everything set up, and 5-yard line, I want to run power. I want to line up and run the football, but we're so out of time. We've got to throw it. They know it, and they're starting to tee off, and this is where it gets ugly. Little comeback route. We saw it was wide open, so we decided to do it again, and it's wide open again. And then 4th down, here's the hit on Meeker. And I would think that's helmet to helmet.
50 seconds, 7 seconds. There was a long delay there while doctors were examining Peyton Meeker, and that was your ball game. 21 rather. 32-21 was the final. Red Raiders fall to Warren County at home. Coach, next week.
Lawrence County. We got wing T coming in. We've struggled with the wing T this year already, so of course, wouldn't you know, we get to see it again. Big up front on defense, 4-3, cover 3 with a monster back, and we know what we're going to see. I mean, they're very sound, very good coach, and Coach Marston. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to get this taste out of my mouth because this makes me sick even watching it. And I'm ready to be back on the practice field and get ready.
Coach, your team, how's the team holding together right now at this point in the season?
Still holding together. I mean, we're still a tight family, still a good unit. No dissensions, nothing like that. No, we're ready to play.
You got a lot of challenges this year.
We do. I mean, we're a strong team. I mean, I don't know, it may not seem that way when watching it, but I love the kids to death. I do anything for them, they do anything for me, and that's kind of what you want. And got 100 players still. We're still in triple digits, and like I said, we're ready to play. I mean, we're ready for this to be over with. I tell them, give yourself 48 hours to forget about it, and after this weekend, come back, and all I want you to think about is Lawrence County.
I don't see any quit in this team. I've seen several Red Raider teams over the years, and whether or not it's vocalized or you just feel the energy on the side of the game, this particular game and in other games that we've been in this season, there's still a fight in the team. So I think your squad has a good sense of not letting up, not giving up.
It's a good mentality. I got a group that has a good mentality. They all got a good head on their shoulders, strong senior class. And they're really coming together. They're really gelling as a family in the locker room, at the practice field. Now it's got to roll over to games. I mean, people in the community only see what happens on Friday nights, and you're judged by Friday nights, and that's fine. I've got no issues with that. Take a big boy job, you put on the big boy pants. And but the things that happen Monday through Thursday are the things that get you excited as a football coach.
Coach, a little bit back to Lawrence County. You say facing wing T, any particular players to watch, anything that you guys are going to be keying on?
They do. They've got a back who is one of their backs, and he also plays free safety. D1 athlete, being recruited by Kansas State, Washington, Colorado, big-time player. I mean, they've got, you're going to look on the field and you'll be able to pick him out right away. He's a big-time athlete, big-time play, and we got to stop him. I mean, we stop him, we'll be okay.
Next week at home, 7 o'clock at Cardin-Gerald Field, Coffee County facing Lawrence County. Red Raiders going into battle yet again. For Coach Lee Davis and the Red Raider football team, I'm Chip Ramsey with Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Show. And before we go out, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Mid-South Distributors, Rick Gurwey, the Aqua Hydrate. You still like the Aqua Hydrate, Coach?
I'm liking the Hydrate.
He's liking the Aqua Hydrate.
Like the electrolytes.
The Donut Palace, and I'm missing one more.
Me?
Oh, that's right. Tri-County Roofing. Thank you from the back. Tri-County Roofing, want to give a special thanks to them for making this show possible, and to all of our sponsors. And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Coffee County Independent. I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.